Okay. Stage 4, the neutral community stage of the Santos Tour Down Under, making its start from Norwood, just outside of the city centre of Adelaide, heading for Strathalbyn, 124 kilometres. The parade can now turn back to normal as the riders make a 11-kilometre neutralised section out to the race start proper. They start right at the bottom of the Gorge Road, which is a beautiful scenic drive. 131 riders still left in the race, and the race leader, Matthew Goss of Tasmania, riding for the American HTC High Road team. As the riders made their start and were released to race towards Strathalbyn, there was plenty of attacking riding, but nobody could break the elastic. The riders were determined to cling together as they headed towards Checker Hill, which was 27 kilometres into the day. And although the sun was shining on them on the gorge, it was quite cloudy at the finish in Strathalbyn, where temperatures were dropping. HTC, the team of Matthew Goss, always at the front. Bernard Eisel, front right, setting the tempo to try and stop anybody attacking the field. Onto the KOM, the King of the Mountains for Skoda at Checker Hill, and there was a move here by two riders. Ben Herman of Lance Armstrong's Radio Shack team, accompanied by Liquigas Simone Ponzi. Ponzi was the one who caught Herman's napping as he came up to the hill, and try as he did, Hermans had to take second place to the Italian. Jack Bobridge would go over in third place. The pressure remained on the fast descent down towards Gamaraka, but the field, determined to claw their way back together, faced up to the first Jayco sprint as a bunch, all 131 of them charging for the line, and there was a surprise. Robbie McEwen, the 38-year-old Queenslander on the Radio Shack team, got the small time bonus of 3 points as he pipped race leader Matthew Goss into second and Ventoso into third. And still the field couldn't find a way of breaking the grip of the attention of all of the riders. This is the longest the peloton have been together without a breakaway forming since the race had started around the streets of Adelaide. But there was always plenty of riders to try. HTC Columbia, the ochre-coloured jersey of the end of the string there, being held by Matthew Goss. The other riders just simply trying to help out. Matthew Goss looking very strong. He's worn the jersey 2 out of the 4 days of racing. Never far away from Goss either were also other riders anxious to relieve him of that leader's jersey. Men like Andre Greipel, the defending champion. Almost through Harndorf, and there was now a breakaway in progress. It had taken a while to get away, but 6 riders were clear of the field as we moved on to the sprint of Balhanna, 61.6 kilometres covered. And one of the fast sprinters who'd been on the attack all week was at it again. Thomas de Gent of the Vacances Soleil team, just getting the better there of Beal Kadri, who was the best placed rider in the breakaway. The other riders were Garmin Cervelo riders, Cameron Meyer and Matthew Wilson, and Rabobank's Lawrence Ten Dam. The 4 riders, though, who survived to the end to battle it out, really had beaten the bunch to their own game here, because they hung on to a very tenuous lead of some 20 seconds as they raced for the line, and it was Cameron Meyer, the 23-year-old, who took out the race, his first ever Pro Tour victory, as he got home ahead of Thomas de Gent. He was absolutely delighted. He didn't know it just yet, but he would soon be the new leader of the Tour as well. Such was his time gap, plus a 10-second win bonus, because when the field came home, it was led home by Matthew Goss and Jose Joaquin Rojas, who took the next 2 places from the peloton. Let's hear now from the new leader and stage winner.
Yeah, it was definitely hard. We played it so beautifully out in the breakaway. We just made sure we saved our energy until the last 30k, and then we really drove it. And Matt Wilson in the break with me was just unbelievable. I mean, I wouldn't have stayed away without him, so it was just a perfect ride, and I'm very happy to take my first Pro Tour victory.
Yes, I bet he is too. Another young blood on the Australian camps, because the Garmin Cervelo rider now the new leader of the Tour by 10 seconds over Lawrence Ten Dam and 12 seconds over Matthew Goss.